up. Let's talk about the real estate sector. That was one that was really waiting for this budget with bated breath. And boy, was the wait worth it. A big bang budget for the real estate industry. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has announced a slew of measures that should get developers out of their prolonged funk. ET Now's Ritu Singh gets you the highlights.
The Modi government's maiden budget may have fallen short of expectations on many fronts. But for the real estate sector, it is nothing short of spectacular. The game changer could be the budget's proposal on real estate investment trusts or REITs, which are essentially entities that own or operate real estate such as office buildings, malls or apartment complexes. REITs will allow developers to access funds from domestic and foreign investors rather than just banks. The budget also allows REITs to pass on income to their investors without paying any tax.
One of the biggest factors and the challenges that the real estate sector is facing in India is liquidity. And suddenly you open up REITs, there's $8 to $10 billion potential that can come in there. Suddenly the ability for the developer community to go out and raise the funding is very high, and the liquidity comes in.
From developers to the common buyer, there's something for everyone in this budget. Apart from the additional 50,000 rupee tax exemption on home loans, the budget gives affordable housing a shot in the arm. It has set aside 4,000 crores for cheap housing and another 8,000 crores for rural housing. It also earmarks 7,000 crore rupees for Prime Minister Modi's dream of building 100 smart cities across India. Last but not the least, slum development has been brought under corporate social responsibility. The FM has also made it easier for foreign investors to put money into real estate projects. They can now fund smaller size projects than before.
This budget is very reformist in the sense that it provides capital to real estate companies in form of REITs. It has relaxed the FDI norms, which will help to get a kind of long-term financing in some of the smaller projects.
If there's one wish that the budget does not fulfill, it is the industry's desire to be classified as an infrastructure sector. But on the whole, developers have little to complain about Budget 2014. And young Indians should soon be back in the market looking for homes to buy. Ritu Singh, ET Now, Mumbai.
Okay, so the scorecard is 3-2 so far. It's getting a little close, isn't it? Let's talk about the final.